been a while since I put any new content out. Welcome to episode 1 of Greenoger's Raft Craft. As you can see, raft survival. The only thing I'm going to change is the name of it. To Raft Craft. And then I'm going to create it. So, here we go. I will not be joined by anyone at this time due to the fact that it's 5:44 a.m. Monday, August 31st. And here we go. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, you start off on a teeny tiny raft out in the middle of the ocean. Unfortunately, I'm not the programmer that Atmao and her husband are. So I do not have any way to add sharks onto this game like they had on theirs. Of course, then again, maybe later on in the game, sharks will come up, and attack. Who knows? As you can see, you start off with a raft guidebook, 2 scuba masks, fishing poles, and bananas. 4 bananas to start off with. So, I mean, hey, at least you have some food. If you haven't ever seen this before, it's a pretty simple thing. I mean, object of it is to throw your lure out there, do some fishing, get some dirt. As you see, I got some dirt now. Because I got some dirt, I can add on to my raft. Start making it bigger than what it was. Pretty cool stuff. Got some kelp. Doesn't really help me right now, but neither do the seeds. I mean, the seeds don't help me because I have no way to plant them right now. But if I did have a way to plant them, it'd be kind of helpful. Got some gravel. That'll be helpful later on. Whenever I get the ability to use the sifter. But as you can see, you don't catch fish. I mean, you catch everything else but fish. The fish will eventually come sooner or later. I mean, they do die of reasons unbeknownst to people. I just don't like the way that looks. Sorry. It's just me, Also, in the water, there are the drowned. There's a temple over there with the guardians, temple guardians, which, man, they suck. Of course, right now you can't really kill anything because you don't have any weapons. I mean, you're basically naked and afraid on a raft out in the middle of nowhere. My main goal right now is to fish up stuff to where I can build a little bit more onto my raft and maybe get a bed, hopefully. That way I can sleep through the night. You can see all the kelp all the way around. Get banana, or if I get a banana tree, that'd be great. I mean, that would be excellent. There is absolutely no land on this game right now. I mean, all you have is your raft, and that's it. There's basically no land except for what you fish up. that's basically it. I mean, it's kind of a lonely, solitary thing to be out here. This your fishing pole, and whatever the name of all things that you fish up is it. I mean, there are some little temples and things like that down at the bottom of the ocean. There's underwater villages with mer people in them, but you have to leave your raft to go find them, and not to mention you don't have long to breathe, but you can fish up potions, oddly enough. You really can. The things you do when you can't sleep. I'm getting everything but the stuff I really need. I mean, oh, there we go. Got some grass finally. That really doesn't help me. A tree would be nice. You know, having the tree would be wonderful right about now. More seeds. Yay! Just what I didn't want. More grass. Wonderful. Give me a tree. More gravel. I want a tree. I mean, you can see right down there, there is, I think that's a merman? No. It's either, that's a drowned. There is a guy down there on occasion. He's a merman trader. You can go and, you know, do things with him, trade things with him to get stuff. Finally, a tree. Yay! Put it right there. I found the tree. I got a tree. I got a tree. I got a tree. Hey, 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 hey. I know what you're probably thinking. Why the heck is he so happy to get a damn tree? Well, the tree allows you to get bananas and, you know, wood so you can make a crafting bench. That way you can actually, you know, be able to start making stuff that you need. Like, for instance, you know, a furnace. So you can, you piece of shit. You get you a furnace to where you can start, you know, cooking food and smelting iron ore that you get and make different tools. You also get enchanting books for some odd reason, which not very helpful at this juncture. I mean, I also need a tree for, you know, logs. So I can make sticks and make swords and stuff out of. Because I know a place over here that I can go down and get me some enchanting fishing stuff that helps me get stuff faster out of the water. And better stuff. Oh, look, bamboo. I got bamboo now. I mean, bamboo does come in handy later on. It really does. My tree is grown! Yay! Doesn't really help me right now because, I mean, all it's going to do is give me wood, and I need more stone, not gravel. I don't know why I just did that. Oh, son of a buck. Luckily, though, the mobs don't really spawn above water too often. until you get, you know, your place bigger. Ah, come on. A banana. They really want to make sure you got food, you know, starting off. I know what you're thinking. Why not just use the gravel to build stuff with? Well, if you ever played Minecraft, you know that the moment you sit gravel down, the gravel will just fall straight down. It's, you know, just what it does. The only way the gravel will not fall is if I sit in a place to where there is a kelp branch down there. Look, I got obsidian. Wonderful. Something I really, really don't need right now. I'm not going to plan on building a portal to the nether anytime soon. More gravel. I really need to go underwater and get that special fishing lure. Diamonds. Where's that Mal when I need her? I mean, she would definitely love the hell out of that. And as you can see over here in the wonderful wake of everything is a village trader. I mean, the wandering village trader, you know. Talk to him, see what he's willing to trade. You know, he'll take flowers, coral, you know, seeds for, you know, what do I need seeds? Why do I need emeralds, you know, right now? If you look, you know, right down here, I believe, yeah, here it is. There is a treasure chest. And that's what I want. I want that fishing pole. Ah, crap. And now that I have it, I need to get back up to this top or I'm going to die. Get up there. Oh. Oh. Whoo. Whoo. That was close. Whoo. Really, really close. Really, 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 really close. Now, as you can see, oh, it's a fishing rod of Unbreaking 1. Yay. I mean, it will help out, but it's not exactly what I wanted. But it's better than nothing. The fishing rod I wanted would have, like, you know, Unbreaking and, you know, a special enchantment on it to help catch things, you know, with the lure. Which is, if I'm right, is right down there below me and either that temple I'm looking at right down there. Yeah, it's freaking. Thank you. Yeah, it's definitely that temple right down there. I don't know if this is wool or concrete. I think it's concrete. Which I don't have the right thing to harvest with, so I won't know until I get it. So now we're breaking the banana tree, which is okay, you know. I mean, we break it, we buy it. Of course, it's ours anyway. As you're going to see that, you know, the banana tree will wilt and die, you know. That's not what I wanted, but sorry, I had to clear my throat there for a moment. Alright, now we got a crafting bench. You know, now we have that. As you can see, I can make pickaxes, shovels, things like that, but, you know, I mean, they're not really going to help me out too much at this point in time, so I'll make a chest. That way I have more room to store stuff in. Now you see the banana tree I killed has, basically become more banana trees that I can plant and use to get more bananas and sticks and wood, which makes me happy. This is a step in the right direction. It's really not a step in the direction I want to go to getting my house right now. But hey, it's it's better than nothing here. I mean, let's plant these banana trees, shall we? Put one here. Put one here. One there. One there. Alright, so usually takes anywhere from a short period of time to 24 hours on game to grow a tree, depending on the water source and whatnot. Or if you give it bone meal. Stone. Yay, stone. There we go. That'll help out. At least that way I can make, like a stone pickaxe or a stone sword even. I mean, sand is good and helpful. That, it comes in handy. I mean, make some good things. I'd really like to get a hold of a loot crate box, I guess they call it on this game, that allows me to trade stuff for, important things, like a sifter and a compost thing that, it doesn't make bone meal, but it will sit there and make dirt. Actually, you put, wood in it, you put, seeds, you put bamboo, whatever you want to put in there, and it will make dirt to where you can build onto your island. And right now I just want to really, get my island up and going, so I can have some cool stuff. I'm going to, I can't make, there we go. I'm going to make a wood axe and a wood pickaxe. I'm making the wood axe so I can cut down the mast of the raft, because honestly, you're not going anywhere, you're stuck. That's pretty much the end of the story there. Yeah, wood axe is not very fast. As you can see, I just broke what they call the sail, and out of that I got white concrete. Yay, white concrete. Just what I always wanted, Mommy. White concrete for Christmas. Once again, I'm greenoger, and my content is for people 18 years and older. It's not meant for young children of any kind. I mean, unless they're 18 years old, then they're not really children. They're considered adults. Try not to rant and rave too. Whoa, heck. Try not to rant and rave too much about anything, unless I absolutely feel like it's necessary. Which, right now, I really don't want to rant and rave about anything, except for the fact that, I was in a motorcycle accident on July 12th of this year. This is another wonderful thing 2020 gave me. I was lucky enough to walk away with nothing more than a broke toe and a sprained arm. kind of another reason why I haven't been putting content out is because, well, my arm was killing me and it hurts to play any kind of game because of my arm. But even playing Minecraft, it was kind of, this painful. And, well, went to the doctor here recently and found out that my broken toe is not healing at all. It is still got multiple hairline fractures in it. Now, I'm type 2 diabetic, so that scares the living heck out of me. I really don't feel like losing any of my appendages at this time in my life. I mean, I prefer to keep them on my body. But anyway, just another wonderful thing 2020 gives me, and, I'm ready for this year to be over. I mean, I don't think anybody's going to be sitting there screaming Happy New Year when this year is over and done with. I mean, let's hope and pray that, 2021 is a 10-time better year than anything this year is. I mean, the only thing I celebrate at all this year is the birthday of my 3 children. I celebrate their birthdays. I'm thankful and grateful that I have them in my life. I mean, if it wasn't for my kids, I don't think I'd be here right now. I mean, that's a whole different can of worms to go into. And let's just say, like I said, if it wasn't for my kids, I wouldn't be here right now. This year's tough on a lot of people. I mean, it really is tough on a whole lot of people. I mean, a lot of people just can't take it. They can't find a way out of whatever hole they're in, because if they try, they get pushed back down, or something happens, COVID, or be it COVID, be it the government, be it BLM, Antifa, the riots, whatever is keeping these people down, it's not a good thing. I mean, it's slowly killing everyone. I mean, I find it difficult just to get up and go to work with all this COVID crap going on. I mean, get up, go to work, wear a mask, have people yell and scream at me because other people aren't wearing masks. I'm literally told there's nothing I can do about it. I work for Walmart, and I can't do anything about it. I mean, I can sit there and be like, ladies and gentlemen, Walmart says please wear a mask. I mean, they say it's required out front, but it's more of a request, and because they know that we can sit there and say, hey, you gotta wear a mask now, but the people are gonna sit there and be like, I have a health issue, and if you have a health issue, that's fine. If you have an honest to God health issue, that's fine. We're not going to enforce it either way. But if you just stare at us and like, I'm not going to wear it, and keep walking in, then we can't do anything about that either. But it's kind of harsh for us employees to continuously have to take the brunt and the hatred that comes from people when it comes to things like that. I mean, we are the ones that have to take it. You can sit there and be like, well, that person's not wearing a mask. no, that person is not wearing a mask. Why don't you go make them wear a mask? I cannot make them do something that I am not allowed to do anything about. I mean, if I had authority to do something about it, yes, I would do something about it. But then, you know, it's people griping about, you know, it's my right not to wear a mask and all this other stuff. So I just, like, for instance, I was at work a couple of days ago, and this gentleman, I'm not going to say, you know, what race or anything about him other than he was a man, and he was wearing a mask when he came up to the store, and he looked at me, he goes, you know, aren't you required to tell them that they need to wear a mask? I go, sir, I can do that, but they're just not going to listen to me, or they're going to yell at me. He goes, well, no, it's your job to tell them that they must wear a mask to protect people like me. Now, I can understand his point of view. I mean, being a type 2 diabetic with high blood pressure, you know, I'm easily susceptible to the coronavirus, just like this elderly gentleman was with his health issues and things like that. Totally understand where he's coming from and everything like that. I mean, I'm not hating on him. I'm not putting him down. I'm not going anywhere near that area. I'm just saying I understand what he's saying. And I understand what a lot of people are saying when it comes to that. But one thing you have to understand is simply this. You have to understand that as employees, we try to do what we're told to do by the corporation we work for. If that corporation tells us, you know, hey, don't bug people about masks. They know they're supposed to be wearing them. They don't wear them. Don't bug them about it. Don't take the chance that they become irate and hateful. And, you know, there's times when, you know, customers get irate and hateful with us in the, you know, roles we play in the service industry to where you fear for your life. I know what you're thinking. Well, why do you fear for your life? I mean, come on. Well, you fear for your life because you don't know what that person's going to do. Honestly, whether they be, you know, black, white, brown, yellow, green, blue, rainbow, you don't know what that person's going to do. I mean, they come walking in to the stores now with guns on their hips, and you don't know if that person's going to snap and pull the gun out and start yelling and screaming and shoot you, or if they have a knife or going to shoot you, or if they just straight up attack you. Nowadays, you have no clue what's going to happen. So you stand there and you put on this brave face when really all you're hoping and praying for, if you do pray, is that you make it through a day to where you're alive. I know what you're thinking. Well, it's the service industry. You shouldn't have to fear. There's no reason to fear things like that at Walmart or Costco or any place like that. I mean, come on. How dangerous can it be? Well, I mean, with the way the world is right now, how bad things are, you ask that question, and I have this to say. Look up on the internet and see just how many shootings has happened at Walmart. Has happened, you know, places like Walmart, Costco's, you know, places like those. How many shootings have come about because of irate people not getting their way? You know, I mean, it's crazy. Look, fish. I got a fish. I got more. Yay! Thank you, lightning. I got more fish. So, I mean, point in fact, I mean, here's something that happened in my store. there was a gentleman that called my store, and he was calling it a bomb threat. Yeah, a bomb threat. He was calling it a bomb threat on a cell phone, and this is how crazy the man was. He was calling in the bomb threat on his cell phone because he bought expired milk and stale, I believe it was stale oatmeal cookies from a Walgreens of all places. I don't know how he got oatmeal cookies and milk from a Walgreens, he said, but he bought it from Walgreens, and he was calling Walmart to threaten to blow up Walmart because he bought the stale food from Walgreens. He thought it was Walmart's responsibility to compensate him for his loss, apparently. I don't know about you. I mean, honestly, I find that kind of disturbing in many, 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 many ways. But, I mean, to sit there and to call up a Walmart and say, hey, I am coming to blow you guys up because I bought stale milk and cookies from a Walgreens, and you all are going to pay for it. Crazy. I know. Just utter crazy lunacy. Go even further. I mean, to where you don't know what's going to happen. Another situation that happened at my Walmart. A gentleman was being driven to a rehab center. And apparently his family just, hey, we can't deal with you. You are completely, going crazy here, so we will not deal with you. In the process of not dealing with the situation, they let the gentleman out on the side of the road. And from there, he was picked up while he was hitchhiking. And the gentleman that was nice enough to give him a ride into town got in an argument with him about something. I don't know what. The gentleman that was going crazy and going to the drug clinic, rehab clinic, ended up killing the individual that was giving him, the Good Samaritan. He killed the Good Samaritan. And in doing so, he then climbed into the gentleman's lap. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He climbed into the man's lap. And drove to my Walmart that I work at. Well, he then proceeded to come inside, covered in blood, with his hands raised, screaming, I didn't kill him. I didn't kill him. I mean, come on. You're screaming you didn't kill him, and yet the guy's dead. Did he accidentally shoot himself? Is that even, was that even a considerable thought? I highly doubt it. The man was arrested and, took him to jail. But it just goes to show how crazy things in this world have truly become. And you don't exactly know what's going to happen until it happens, because it's mind-boggling to think about stuff like this sometimes, to think and wonder what could happen. you wonder how we got to this point. I mean, we're in a point to where people are more concerned over certain agendas than they are actually doing something to help. To when, you know, people are more concerned over 3 little letters and what they're supposed to mean in the world than actually, you know, doing what's needed to fix the problem. I've said it before, you know, I believe that, you know, black lives do matter. They do. Black lives matter. All black lives matter. Not just the ones that are killed by cops. All black lives matter. Every last one of them, really. I believe they all matter. Now the movement that is screaming Black Lives Matter and only caring about George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, the black people who were killed by cops, they're no better than the KKK in my book. I mean, both of them are basically domestic terrorism in my book. Portland being destroyed, all these cities being destroyed by riots, and it all started, you know, with the death of a man. To where now the message is lost because it's no longer peaceful. Now it's all violent. What's the message? I mean, you sit there and you hear the leaders of BLM cry out and scream, we must do what needs to be done, even if it's using violence to get the job done. But the one thing you really need to ask yourself, and this is a serious question you need to ask yourself, what do you think the violence is going to cause? You know, there have been many people more wiser than me that will sit there and tell you violence causes only more violence. I mean, do you honestly think that you are going to get exactly what you want by causing all this violence? I highly doubt it. And to the people out there who think they are going to somehow justifiably get everything they want after the election, whether you be liberal, Democrat, whatever wonderful party you serve or think you belong to, you honestly think you're going to get everything you want. You honestly believe these politicians that are there. Every politician does 1, 2, 3, maybe 4. Sometimes it's very rare for a politician to do a lot of great things in their political career without motivating their own agendas. And I find it funny that every year people listen to these politicians and they believe the smoke screen that goes up, the rhetoric that comes out of their mouths. Oh, we're going to do this. We're going to do that. We're going to make this, better than what it was before. We're going to help these people. Yeah, help. Yeah, that's a funny thing. You look at how they say they're going to help and how they say they're going to help the American people. But when you finally see what they've done, they've not really helped you. They've actually, laughed behind your back and screwed you over some way, somehow. I mean, I'm a firm believer never to trust any kind of politician. Not as so long as there is an agenda they have that will further their own goals, their own motivated aspirations, you can say. I mean, the one thing you can trust about a politician is they're always going to do what's in their own best interest to basically make things go their way. I mean, that is a politician for you. Well, hello. My wife came in to check on me. She's like, "What are you doing up so early in the morning and talking on PlayStation?" She shut the door and she went back to the living room now. She probably got up because her youngest woke up. It's fine. But as I'm saying this, I'm being honest here. I mean, a politician's always going to do what's best in their own interest and give very little regard to the people that are involved. That's just my way of thinking about it. I mean, I know a lot of people are going to be like, "Ogre, you're crazy. This isn't true." I mean, they do so much wonderful things for us, and yeah, okay. Let me ask you this question. What wonderful thing has a politician done for you lately? Made you wear a mask? Yeah, that's a real wonderful thing. Shut down the country. Shut down America. Cost millions of jobs. Gave people made people think they were special by giving them titles such as essential workers. How I'm an essential worker? Well, they're like, people's gotta go shop. People's gotta go to Walmart, get their stuff. Yeah, okay, well, the people that go into Walmart, I'm gonna tell you right now, they don't follow the rules worth of crap. Okay? I mean, they don't. We're supposed to tell them Walmart requires you to wear a mask. I've already said that. We don't say that anymore. We're supposed to tell you, hey, maintain 6 feet at all times. Even at the checkout. We don't do that anymore either. You're supposed to be able to maintain 6 feet while you're in Walmart. With or without a mask, Nobody does that. Nobody does it at all. Why? They don't care. They want to make you think they care. They want to make you think, oh, hey, you know, I care about this. I do. It, you know, but how close am I? Oh, I'm over 6 foot. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll back up. No, it's not even that. I'm gonna tell you this right now. No one cares because we cannot enforce it, and they know this. They know we can't enforce it. You know, we have lines out in front of Walmart, you know, roped off saying you cannot cross this line. You know, this is put up here because of, you know, the health department and the CDC and all that. You cannot cross this. We got people crossing it. You tell them, look, you can't be doing that, and they get up in your face and they start yelling and screaming at you. And you're like, look, I'm just telling you what I'm told. And, you know, I'm telling you that you're not supposed to do that because it's against, you know, the health code. What do I get for my trouble? I get people yelling at me. I get people screaming at me. I get people telling me my job. Telling me that, hey, I'm going to get you in trouble with your boss. Because you're doing your job. Gots to love people. Seriously, you gotta love them. So, what do Walmart employees do? I mean, you also gotta remember, it's not just right now that people are, you know, being ugly to employees in service industries. It's not people being ugly in situations like this. I mean, come on. These people are, you know, just I mean, you always heard about people who are just born that way. I guess you could say these people were just born this way because it seems like they're not truly happy unless they're griping about something. Oh, so everything's going pretty good right now on Minecraft. I mean, I have some more dirt. I have some trees. I'm starting to get more land. And that means it's time to start building a house. Where am I going to build this house? That is a dang good question. I mean, dang. First of all, I need to get I need to get another. Let's see. Do I have stone? I have stone. Why can't do that? Oh, I need cobblestone. Dang it. Okay, well, boing. You can break that real easy. Break this real easy. Pick them up. You know, they go in your inventory. Let's see. Pull these out. Nothing here. Okay. Okay, so usually whenever I play this Raft version of Minecraft, I will more than likely build my house right there on the wood part and then just build around it with the rest of it. It's just the way I do it. I know I'm kind of crazy that way. But hey, I enjoy being insane. Not really. I'm kind of just. Usually I'm more fun-loving and easygoing about this stuff, but I'm just really tired, really depressed right now because, you know, it's like I said, this year is just weighing heavy on everyone. And if it wasn't for my wife and my children, yeah, I probably wouldn't be here right now. But anyway, I got good friends. You know, I got, you know, good friends, good family. They helped me through this, and you know, I know I'll make it through. Just, oh, gotta find a way to get out of this rut. Like I said, I lost my bike, but lucky me, I got enough money to get a new one. Yep, got me a brand new. Well, it's not really. It's brand new to me, but I got a 2007 Harley Davidson Sportster Classic, 50th anniversary bike. Really, really, really stoked about that. I enjoy riding it a lot. Helps, you know, clear my mind a great deal. And of course, the weather has been really you know, very bad, inclement weather we've had here lately because of the hurricane. Um, you know, mad hopes and love for the people, and you know, who lost things during the hurricane and lost lives. You know, I just, it's a devastating thing. I mean, and what a lot of people don't realize is, you know, a hurricane is a natural disaster. It's something that cannot be controlled. I mean, you can kind of get, I mean, get informed about it. You can kind of try to prepare for it. You can evacuate too. I mean, there's a lot of things you can try to do to make sure you don't lose your life. I mean, I understand that a lot of people are like, look, my livelihood is here. I'm not leaving my stuff behind. I mean, if you think you can make it, I wish you the best of luck. Personally, me, you know, a house can be rebuilt. Memories may be lost, but your life is not worth it. And that's, you know, that's something else that people need to realize. Like all these looters and rioters and people who destroy these businesses. Yes, I've heard many times that, oh, they have insurance and stuff like that. But what you don't understand, and you need to know, is these businesses may have insurance. They may be able to rebuild and everything else that you say they can do, but the next time you go into that store that's been rebuilt, that was destroyed, and you're like, oh cool, this loaf of bread, hey, yay, I need this bread, then the bread is like the bread used to be like $1.25. Well, you go in there, you go to buy your bread, and next thing you know, it's like $3. I mean, what's the first thing you will say? Whoa, hold up. Why am I paying $3 for a loaf of bread? And yeah, there is some bread right now. I know that is like $3, but still. Like, why am I paying like this ungodly amount of money for a loaf of bread? And then you realize, oh wait, yeah, I kind of, me and the rest of the people, we kind of burnt this place to the ground, and but they got the insurance, so I mean, they should be able to. Oh wait, we forget that whenever a place gets destroyed, insurance rates go up, premiums go up, overhead goes up, cost of living goes up. And then you realize exactly what you did. You destroyed that area. You destroyed that neighborhood. You destroyed that economy in that situation. And you raised the price of everything at the same time. But let's look at it this way too. Little mom and pop store. They gotta gouge your prices now because they gotta pay. Well, what happened to Costco's? What happened to the Walmarts? What happened to this place or this place? You destroyed them, so therefore they're not going to stick around in that area. Why should they? They have no reason to. Oh, wow. We destroyed the place. Now we have to drive, like 4 miles out of town just to get to where we want to go and get what we need. Oh, darn. Why didn't we think about this sooner? Oh, wait, we were in the heat of the moment. No. No, it's not really the heat of the moment. I would mostly probably just say it's just sheer ignorance on everybody's part. Some people would probably be like, well, Ogre, if this happened to you, wouldn't you be mad? Wouldn't you? Oh, yeah, I would. I would be mad. I would be extremely livid. Am I being hypocritical? Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna be hypocritical. Would I do something that was incredibly stupid? Destroy everything? Depending on the situation. Depending on exactly what happened would determine how I would act. But anyway, I digress. What do I know? Huh? Just some crazy guy that lives in his house and enjoys the time he has with his family. What do I know about anything? Anywho, well, as you can see, episode 1 is about to come to a close. It's been a long, ranty episode about my own stupid opinions, which nobody really cares about except for me. Sometimes I even wonder if I even care about them, but hey, it's my life. I can have my opinion just like everybody else can. That's what makes this country so great. Everybody has the right to their own opinion. And because of that, there's a lot of places in this world that don't get that right. A lot of places in this world that have to fight all the time for the freedoms that we take for granted. And that's something you really need to think about too. I mean, there are some places to where if you pulled the stunts that you pulled, they would kill you. I mean, literally, you would die because of them. There wouldn't be no ifs, ands, or buts about it. They would just be like, oh, you're executed. Thanks for playing. Game over. Please insert 25 cents for further gameplay. Not. You want to know what it's like to live in fear? True fear. Of your government, of the police, regardless of color, gender, creed. You honestly want to know what it's like to live in fear of those people? Yeah. Why don't you go to North Korea? Go to Saudi Arabia. Heck, just head over to a country to where, your views, religious views, are what get you killed. Better yet, head over to a country to where your views on sexual preference get you killed. Honestly, if you think that this country is such a heinous place, that everything here sucks, basically, in your book, open up a book, a history book, and read about communist Russia, communist China, the rules for, women, men, in Iraq, Iran. You know, learn those wonderful little tidbit places about their rules and their regulations. Yeah. See how much you hate America then. Personally, even if this whole country right now is in a world of shit, I mean, it's in such turmoil because of all the crap that's going on. It's still better off than some other places. I mean, there are some places to where, if you're a woman, you must be fully covered, head to toe. You can't leave the house unless you're escorted by a man. And if you are, you're stoned to death or put to death. North Korea, unless you want to get arrested, you have to pay homage to, the North Korean leaders by, bowing to them and putting flowers next to the statue. Oh, wait, you can't point, you can't laugh, can't do anything like that unless you want to get arrested right on the spot. I guarantee you, if you try to tear down those statues, you'll be executed. I mean, yeah. What crime did he commit over here in North Korea? He was trying to pull down the statue of our beloved dictator, Kim Jong. Well, we'll get him back over here to America. No, he's already been executed, put to death, automatically. Just like the first guy who got COVID over there. See, those are dictators. Those are communist social people that, Marxist people. That's what they are. That's what they're for. Yeah. You want to support that? Hey, that's your choice. But here's the thing you gotta remember. At some point, you're going to grow complacent. And you're going to think, oh, I'm safe. Because I've been running with these people the whole entire time. I'm safe. The mob will not turn against me. I am safe. 100% safe. I am woke. But what happens when the people that are being targeted are finally defeated? Put down, you might say. Shut down. What happens to those who are left behind. To those so-called woke people. That's why I say pick up a history book. Learn your history. Because there have been many, 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 many places in history to where people were like, oh, we're going to help you. And in return, you know, we'll share everything equally. We overthrew the government. Yay! We won. What's left? Can I help you? Oh. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I gotta go. I've ran this video a little bit too long. My house is almost done. It'll be finished before episode 2 comes out. Thank you for watching. Sorry about the ranting and raving. But just learn that, you know, one thing you have to remember. Just because you help them now doesn't mean they won't turn on you later. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Have a wonderful night. I'm the Green Ogre, and I just want to say, Mama, don't spit on me.